Here's what I understand to be the situation. It's 4:22 a.m. At some point, I became aware of the fact that somebody had put me in some sort of situation where I was a portal through which other people could be accessed, including minors that I had taught as a school teacher. And there were all of these efforts to try to threaten me into ceasing in pursuing any redress for myself and to accede to complete invisibilization and anonymity because I had already been deemed to be someone that was supposed to be made available for sexual service on call. And yes, it was going to try to harvest children through me. And nobody was going to do anything to stop it because it had already been arranged that that was to be my function. And as long as I went along with it, I may be in a position to be pleasured. And I might even get to enjoy some good things in life. But I had to accept that I was not supposed to ever again have anything close to a professional or even political, in the least capacity, life. I was supposed to be private property. The system had already been set up, and it was my responsibility to make sure they got paid using the harvested minerals and intangible property of children that had been hooked up through me. And so last year, I said, if this is what you're doing and what you're hooking up right now, this is exactly how I understand you did it. And I think absolutely that's been proven in the last year. And not only has that been proven in the last year, but these charlatans in Texas who are so depraved that I believe they developed this system and intended to impose it on the rest of the fucking world. They've literally launched a bioterrorist attack and tried to program entire populations of people to accede to that. Now, I don't engage in sex. Even if you're in a meeting with another head of state and you're trying to demonstrate your technology and you accumulate or aggregate an activation of iron in my blood around areas of the body that have a high propensity for being stimulated because blood rushes there, I didn't consummate your contract. What you did was absolutely deplorable, and it's all been proven. And if you thought you were going to do it through other people and extort us into agreeing to let you harvest the actual minerals from our fucking blood using all of your machinations, you're sadly, sadly mistaken. This was the most egregious affront I have ever heard of, and it's all been proven. Now, I know I'm supposed to relent. You've got other people who've already made the buy in. You already gave certain kinds of security documents, like law degrees and bar membership cards. And they're supposed to play super sexy, sleazy game. And when you need to harvest a child, you may or may not characterize it in a certain way. And if she's willing to be all big and bad Venus, fighting some child molester using her sexual power, then you'll acknowledge her case. And I'm just supposed to accept nobody's going to take me seriously. And I have to live with the understanding that you're going to try to extort me by making me understand that every child I've ever had in my life is going to be tortured. And the thing is, you're doing that anyway. You're torturing children anyway. But you want me to shut the fuck up because you want to torture them through women and men that'll put them on drugs so they'll shut the fuck up while you rob their lives, murder their communities, steal their dreams, and try to program them to cover your ass. You can't do that. It's not an option anymore. You should have ceased and desist for the month of July and allowed for the summer to occur. But you didn't fucking do that. And now you don't have that option.